5 kills.
Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Oh, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy.
That's 10.
Okay, my boy. Go crazy. Look like I am like a 10-piece.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir, Sergeant! Affirmative! Affirmative!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Here again on some Nuketown, little 10v10 hardpoint with the SVD, hitting some buttery smooth clips in this game. Had to put it up. A 10-man kill chain? I mean, who am I? Had to put it up. Had to let you all know that, hey, I'm rusty, I'm washed up, but every now and then we get some greatness. Playing back here some Call of Duty. We're going to talk about Call of Duty today, talk about some Battlefield information, as well as the big news on the block for the unaware within the gaming realm is the GTA 6 delay, which no one is surprised. It's kind of a meme at this point. You know, GTA 6 before GTA 6, after it's not coming. GTA 6 has been delayed until May of next year, meaning GTA 6, as of now, is coming out May of 2026. I'm surprised not June of 26, making that GTA 6 on 6/26, but that might be in the cards. They might just push it back one more month. They may have just given themselves a built-in buffer to be like, all right, we're gonna say May so that when we bump it one more month, it's like no big deal. But no GTA. I'm not a huge GTA fan. I played a little bit of GTA 5. I am a filthy peasant. I'm a filthy casual. I like my first-person shooter game. Obviously, I'm still playing Black Ops 6 on Nuketown, a map that is, at this point, 15 years old. So I obviously have very narrow interests. GTA is an incredible game, a masterpiece of a game. I'm just not super interested. It's just kind of boring to me. Then again, I don't have a super deep bench when it comes to gaming friends, and perhaps if I had a bunch of guys that like played GTA 6 that were into like the roleplay stuff, it'd be fun. But I played the single player, I almost said campaign. I played the campaign of GTA. I played the single player, that was fun. I don't think I ever got into the multiplayer. It just didn't interest me. Like, there are other games out, primarily Call of Duty, Battlefield, Apex Legends. Like, I like shooter games. I don't know what that says about me. I like the competitive nature. I like the run and gun action. But the news is still interesting because the delay of GTA 6 means that Call of Duty and Battlefield coming later this year will have much less competition, and this will open the door even more for what I pray is a good Battlefield release. So we'll first start with COD as we're playing Call of Duty here. There's no official dates or even a title set yet. I think it's Treyarch again. I don't even know. Black Ops 7 is the rumored title for later this year, probably around November again. Not super thrilled about that. I'll focus on the information, though. What I have found in this random like Charlie Intel page, it's going to be or at least rumored to be, a direct follow-up to Black Ops 2 of 2012, which that is quite the game to follow up. That's like making Heat 2 or Shawshank Redemption 2. Like, many people in the community, the old school COD guys, consider Black Ops 2 to be the magnum opus, to be the piece de resistance in the Call of Duty realm. I love Black Ops 2, although I am partial to Black Ops 1 because that was the first game where I got my Xbox 360 and I was able to play and like really get involved in the community, and I just love that game. The campaign is fantastic. The zombies are incredible. Multiplayer is great. I just love Black Ops 1, but that's a heavy personal opinion. I can easily see where Black Ops 2 is people's favorite, and therefore a very tough act to follow. So we will see if Black Ops 7 has what it takes to live up to the hype. I'm curious because the information that I have seen so far, based on the leaks, is that it's going to have some sort of multiplayer progression system where the progress in Black Ops 6 will follow you to Black Ops 7, which sounds a lot like Modern Warfare 2, the modern one, to Modern Warfare 3, and I didn't love those games, so we will see. All of Call of Duty is really homogenizing into one just kind of gray, like, it's run and gun shooter game with whatever theme we thinly lay on top to make it feel like the games you remember. They're clearly just all morphing into one just blob every year. So not a ton of hype for that. I'll be honest, despite seeing this gameplay right here, I don't play a ton of Black Ops 6. My playtime is actually quite low for a Call of Duty title that I've actually enjoyed. I didn't play a whole lot of the recent Modern Warfare games at all, but I do like the Black Ops series, but even still, this playtime is pretty low, but it's just pretty boring. Then again, I will admit that I do tend to play Nuketown pretty often. There's obviously more game modes, more maps out there. They're not the greatest, but I will concede that I am limiting my experience by playing the 24/7 playlists and stuff. But even without that, I do get this feeling it's a bit more rinse and repeat than earlier games. I'm also getting older. I am ancient in terms of Call of Duty and first-person shooter marketing. Their core demographic is whatever, 13 to 18-year-old guys, and I'm almost 27. I'm not the core demo. They are not making these games for me. The fact that I still play them probably makes them scratch their head like, dude, we're making games with Nicki Minaj skins. You know, why are you still playing? You know, you played earlier. Go play something else. Go get a job. Fair point. But yeah, I'm skeptical of Black Ops 7. What I'm more excited about, though, is Battlefield 6. Now, that is confirmed, as far as I know, to be coming out later this year, and I am excited. It is tempered excitement because Battlefield, while they have some masterpieces on their resume, they have Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, just some bangers. They do have some dog piles. They have some just dookie piles. Looking at you, 2042, that was terrible. I didn't even buy that game. I wanted to, but I saw the release memes online of people getting stretched across the map and having ATVs climb like a 9-degree vertical angle up on a skyscraper, just to name a couple issues at launch. It took months to get fixed. It ruined the game. Never really took off the way it should have. Really disappointing in that regard, and means that Battlefield, and I guess therefore DICE, has a lot of ground to make up. They're getting cute with their marketing and the new game, doing the like, we're doing Battlefield labs where it's you, the community's gonna tell us what you want, and then like, oh my god, a leak happened. It would be terrible if you guys saw this and gave your honest feedback. So they're tentatively testing the waters with their new idea and seeing what sticks, because they know they got some ground to make up with a very frustrated community, myself included. I'm not a die-hard Battlefield fan, but definitely played enough and like their games enough to consider myself part of the community. And even though I didn't play the game, I saw enough of it online to empathize and to perhaps identify with the embarrassment that was 2042. So they got some work to do. But if they can manage it, I do believe, as I've been saying now for several videos, Battlefield is really poised to take advantage of a situation here that has not been true for, gosh, the last decade, really? I mean, you think their competition's been Call of Duty, which has been a titan, an absolute tank for years and years and years. Apex Legends is huge. Fortnite, a behemoth out of nowhere, really, that changed the gaming, online gaming sphere forever. They've had a lot of competition. Right now, though, think about it. What's coming out later this fall, GTA 6 was going to put them underwater. They probably were like, okay, well, we're going to lose a lot of potential players to GTA. GTA's not coming out. That's off the table. That's like Apple not releasing an iPhone and Samsung's like, holy shit, this is our kids. GTA 6 is not releasing means that it's just Call of Duty and some other stuff, but they're direct competitors, Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is not really riding high right now. The community has not received Black Ops 6 all too terribly well. I've seen several big YouTube channels that are primarily Call of Duty content that you would think have an incentive to promote the game, to have positive opinions, even when it might be a bit of a stretch, to ingratiate themselves with the developers and Activision and Microsoft to get deals and invites and this, and they're critical of the game. You know, it's objective criticism, you know, it's like bugs and issues or whatever, but I've noticed a general shift in the tide that has not been true on such a scale really any time before. I think there was enough hype around this game that maybe it could bring back and spark that old school vibe, and it just really failed to do that to people's expectations. That Black Ops 7 is not gonna have that much hype around it. They're gonna manufacture it, do betas, do leaks, do this and that, pull on the heartstrings, the nostalgia glasses, put in something from the old school campaign or whatever. I just don't know if it'll be enough, especially once the game comes out, once the beta comes out. I really think that Battlefield has a chance to swoop in and really snag some audience here. And to me, it's the perfect time because I'm old. Like I said earlier, I am old, I'm washed up, I'm too tired, I do not have the time or energy to be doing this dab pen, geek bar, Adderall, TTV, quick scope, stim shot, dolphin dive, snake around the map action that is modern COD. I just don't have it, man. I'm too old for this. I have like a blister on my thumb trying to keep up with the crazy movement, and I don't even move like that. I'm still getting whooped. You know, I'm looking for a game these days that's a bit more team-based, that has, you know, a little slower pace. There's still a multiplayer element. There's still a PvP, you know, first-person shooter, a little different variety, and just turn the knob down a little bit. You know, I still want competition. I don't want to go play bots. I don't want to do co-op campaign, but this, you know, running gun, just G Fuel, Mountain Dew, Doritos energy that's been cranked up to 11 the last several games. I don't have that in me anymore, and I'm not alone. You know, I got friends that I play with that are around the same age, some a bit older even, and I think we can all agree that something a bit more team-based, a bit less intense is just what you want. Again, you come home from a long day of work, I don't want to get on here and get just squished by, you know, TTV usernames. And Battlefield has that though. Battlefield has what we're looking for. Look back to 3-4-1, you know, the squad system. Everyone hops in the squad. You know, this guy's got ammo, this guy's got meds, this guy's a sniper, this guy's an engineer. There's vehicles, there's big maps, big game modes, a lot of players. It's an experience. Yeah, you can have your little skirmishes on this side of the map and still win the game overall. You can have your only in Battlefield moments, like, all right, we're gonna throw a bunch of C4 on this dirt bike and drive it over this ramp and blow up a helicopter. Where in Call of Duty is that happening? Aside from a campaign mission, or some guy does a 360 off the upper balcony and no-scopes a guy across the map once in a blue moon. Battlefield is the solution. I truly believe this. You know, if Battlefield 1 came out this fall, I think Call of Duty would be in some serious trouble. I'd really believe that, because Battlefield 1 still has a dedicated player base. It's an incredible game. And Call of Duty just doesn't have the cult-like following it once did. People are looking outside of their marriage. They're looking elsewhere. And Battlefield has that, especially for the older audience, again, being in their 20s, but people that have full-time jobs, relationships, maybe even wife, kids. They have stuff going on. They're just not able to compete with these really try-hard lobbies. Battlefield is it, man. So I'm excited. It's tempered excitement again, 2042. Talk about a fumble at the goal line. The stakes are high. I think there's an opportunity for Battlefield to swoop in here and grab a core part of the COD audience. Even it's only temporarily, then still, that's significant, because Call of Duty's been reigning supreme now for well over a decade, and I think it's time to shake up the status quo, as it were, and I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think down below. What are your thoughts on the new Battlefield game? Are you excited? What did you think of the older games? Did you play Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042? Am I on target with this? You know, are you along with me in this, you know, bit of an older age bracket? Or even if not, do you want something a bit different that's not the rinse and repeat running gun arcadey feel of COD, and something a bit more team-based and a bit more interesting like Battlefield has to offer? Maybe not. You know, are you doubtful? Let me know what you think down below of the games, and along with anything else you're thinking. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know. And until the next one, I'll see you.